Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. It's Lisa here with a week ahead reading, this time for our beautiful Pisces. Hi Pisces, I hope you're having a great day so far. Let's jump in and see, what does Spirit want you to know for the week ahead? What's happening for Pisces, please, Spirit, for the week ahead? Eight of Pentacles. Knave of Pentacles. Guys, keep in mind this is a collective reading, so if you want more specific messages, please do check out my link below for a personal reading. Queen of Wands. The Moon. Also, if you do enjoy my content, please do like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Justice. Ooh, the Three of Cups. Reason to celebrate. Eight of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of up and down, back and forward energy this week, and it's a good thing. I think that there's a lot of subconscious things coming to the light of day. Not everything's what it appears to be, you guys, so just proceed with caution. I do feel like there is some sort of so I'll talk about work first because it's coming up first with the Eight of Pentacles here. I think that with the Eight of Pentacles, the Knave of Pentacles, the Justice, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Cups, it could be that some of you are walking away from an old job and walking into a new job this week. And I feel like it's a really good job that you're walking into, but I would definitely suggest that you want to triple check your contract because there's something here that needs attention. There's something that is, I'm not worried about it. It's a great job for you. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying absolutely do it. It's a good thing. You're celebrating it and you're getting further in your life because of it. And you are getting your practical affairs in order as a result of it. But I would say that there is something with the moon coming up that not everything is what it appears to be and you need to double check your contract. But I do feel like if this is you and you are walking away from an old job and walking into a new job, then I would say to you that I think that with hard work, you can make it in this company wherever you are going. I think that it's definitely a step up and a step out for you. So congratulations. So with the Knight of Swords here, it's basically saying there's an action that needs to be taken. I think that this is going to be a busy week for you physically. I think that there's a lot of practical things that need your attention. For those of you who are looking for love this week, I would say that this is one of those weeks where it could be that you find out through the moon that there is a third party involved in this situation. And in order to move forward with things in a balanced, unharmonious way, you need to wait for that third party to be removed from the situation. You need to wait for that person to walk away or for the other person to choose you over the third party. So I would say there is an action that you can take to make that happen. And I think that what it is just calling it out and saying, look, I'm aware of this third party situation and I refuse to participate. It's one of those situations where if you need some extra time to figure things out for yourself, then great, take that time, but don't involve me in a third party situation because it's not my jam. And I think that that's what you need to do this week. If you are finding yourself in a third party situation, I would suggest that it's time to call it out and move away from it. For those of you who are in a long-term relationship, I do feel like for those of you who are going well in the relationship, this is a week where there could be a revelation of a justice of some sort where there's rebalancing of power in your relationship. And I think that that's a really good thing because something is coming to light about maybe something that your partner was going through at work that was giving them extra stress, and that's why they did what they did. And now they're coming to you and saying, I'm really sorry I did that. I was really struggling and I didn't know how to talk to you about it at the time, but now I feel I can tell you that, I'm back on track. So really positive energy for those of you who are already in a relationship. With the Queen of Wands here, it is about moving forward around your passions, like especially if it comes to work. I think work is a big theme for you guys this week. Whoever's watching this reading, there is someone out there who needs to be more passionate about moving forward with their wishes, because I do feel like something is coming up from the subconscious mind for your attention. It's like hey, you've got this really big desire to do something. We need to take action in that direction. We need to move forward with this passion so that we can get the practical affairs in order and start to work on the things that we need to do in order to find balance in our life, to get to this time where we can be celebrating things, walking away from anything that isn't serving us, and being sure about the actions that we're taking in our world in general. So let's see what else comes up for you guys this week. Other messages for Pisces, please, Spirit. The Maven, shining hope, future. I think that this is one of those times where the future is looking really, really bright for you guys. And it's in the place of uncertainty, the place before we get the contract or before we walk away from something that we're questioning the most, like what is really going on here. And I think the Mayborn coming up in this particular context, especially with the practical affairs being in order just here, I feel like you are shining brightly in the really near future. And I think that this is a message for you to trust that the future is better than the present, and that the present is actually leading and creating the future. So make sure you're taking any action that you can take in this moment to ensure that you align with that shining, hopeful future. The week of action. Silent, observant, wily. It's in the small details this week. It's not in the big, broad strokes of reality that you're going to see. What you're going to see and what's going to be highlighted for you this week is those little subtle things in the environment around you that are leading you to this hopeful, joyful future that you're creating for yourself. So I would say definitely pay attention to the patterns. Pay attention to the patterns this week. Take some time out to reflect and to look at what are the things that are happening around me and how did I create those? How am I interacting with those? And what am I doing with those things? And see if you can break a pattern this week. The Solitary. Dedication, self-love, and focus. I think there's a call here to really focus on what you want this week, because everyone else around you, you seem to be a person who is very serving of other people. You care about other people. There's a lot of love and joy in your environment around you. And I think that that's a reflection of you. You're the one that's creating all of this shining, hopeful future. And you've been working on things in a way that's allowed for these practical things to fall into place. So I think it's just a message to recognize your own power, recognize how good you are at creating the things that you've created and these opportunities to move forward with contracts coming in here. I think it's about finding balance between self and other this week. That's super important for your own well-being in your emotional state. So let's see what else. Final messages, please, Spirit, for our beautiful Pisces for this week. Please, Spirit. Color. Pay attention to the colors that you're drawn to this week, as you'll find that color is actually therapy, and you can work out what you're working on and find this pattern that I was talking about by paying attention to the colors that you're drawn to. Like, let's say you're drawn to a whole heap of blue. Blue represents communication and the mental realms. So it gives you a hint about what is it that I'm actually desperately needing in my life right now to make me feel fulfilled and whole. The secret. I do feel like there could be a revelation of a secret this week with the moon and the secret coming out together near justice. It could be that there's a revelation of a third-party situation happening in someone's relationship. I'm so sorry for whoever that is. But I think that it will be done in a way that's fair for you, and that allows you to recognize that you're actually better off without this person, as I see you walking away from them. So for whoever that is for, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. For others of you, I feel like this secret is the secret to manifestation, the secret to the way that the fundamental reality works around you. If you don't believe it, you can't receive it. So just a reminder to work with the sacred secret this week. And finally, the Lovers. I do feel like relationship is coming up for some of you this week in a way that needs some attention. For some of you, I do feel like it is a third-party situation and there is a revelation, and that's just a confirmation that the secret about your love relationship is coming out to everybody. So if you are the third party in a third party situation, heads up, you need to be super careful this week. You do not want to be caught out. So, no judgment there either, guys. Like, life is complicated. There's no right or wrong. There's no judgment. It's just letting you know that if you are the third party in a third party situation, this could be a week where you could get found out, and that's not obviously the desired outcome. So, just be super careful with your texting and your phone calls this week. Other than that, guys, I really think that this is a breakthrough week for you where there are some revelations that are leading to a more sustainable and practical future that is shining with hope and happiness. So I hope that helps. Please do let me know in the comments what's going on for you guys below, and I will see you guys in the next one.